Hey, this is Nelson from Reed Sports. We're here out at Rice Creek for the Reed's Virtual Gun Fair. In this video, we've got Al from Swarovski going to be talking about their spotting scope options. Al, good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. So we're going to start, Al, with the basic one, right? With the spotting scope that started it all, if you will. Just the standard Swarovski spotting scope. What can you tell us about this?
So this is our S-Series spotting scope. It's available in a 65 or 80 millimeter objective with either an angled or a straight view. ATS for angled, STS for straight.
And that's going to be a standard feeling, the ATS for angled and the STS for straight. We're going to get into that with the next ones as well. So with these ones, what is going to be the difference? Like I look at this and I look at that, it looks like the same thing, right? What is this compared to that?
Well, this would be an ATX, so angled, and this is the X series. The big difference here is that if you look at the ocular, this is a much larger ocular than the ocular here. This has swirl vision like the ELs and the NL Pures. That means that it has high definition lenses and it has the field flattener lens. So perfect edge-to-edge performance throughout the entire viewing spectrum.
Okay, and what else now? So this one also comes apart, right?
It's a modular system. Not only is it better optically, but it's a more versatile system. The consumer can start out with the least expensive package with a 65 millimeter objective and an angled or a straight ocular, and then add a 115, a 95, or an 85.
So again, the only difference between this part and this one here is that we have the ATX, which is the angled one, and the STX, which is the straight one. Otherwise, these two are the same. So whichever you're more comfortable with, you can go with that way.
Correct. The ease of viewing with angled versus straight is a user preference. There's no difference in performance optically. So when the customer decides that he wants to use angled view because it's easier for him, or a straight view because it's easier for him, he's not giving up anything optically.
And what's the magnification on these? Is there different magnifications for the different size objective lens?
Yes, there is. So with the ATX, STX system, the 65 and the 85 will give you 25 to 60 power, and the 95 and the new 115 will give you 30 to 70 power.
Okay, awesome. These are wonderful. Like I have a friend who owns these, and he says that he just points them at the moon at night, and just loves looking at the beauty of the moon through basically a small telescope.
With this new 115, when we had the clear moon and when Jupiter was aligned with Saturn not that long ago, you could see the rings of Saturn.
That's awesome. That's so much fun. And so we go away from the single and we go up to the bi, right? Basically the binocular version, right? This is the BTX. Tell us about this.
Right.
one.
So the BTX is a special application ocular. It allows you to use both eyes, which is naturally much more comfortable to do. But you do only get one magnification. This is no longer a zoom. This is a straight power. So with this 115, this will be 35x. If this was a smaller objective, it would be 30x.
Okay. But what you get out of that is just being able to see that much better, right?
Balancing both eyes, God gave us two eyes. You get to use them both, and it really makes a difference. It's more comfortable, more natural, and you get to see depth perception and much more clarity with both eyes.
And it does come with the forehead rest.
It does.
Included.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's not an option like it is in the NL and EL. It is included on there.
Correct.
So, and what's cool is you can set it however, whatever you're comfortable with, right? Again, it's fully adjustable in and out. So whatever is comfortable for you, like when I was playing with it, when I was looking through it, I'm like, the last guy had it down more. Well, I needed it up more. So it's really simple to be able to do that, to be able to really tune it in.
And not being a regular spotting scope user and using that for the first time, it was pretty easy to use, wasn't it?
Well, it's easy to use, and it was nice not to have to close one eye to be able to use it. It's nice just to be able to look, and you're there. You're set. You're ready to go. So really nice. And
the nice thing, again, is the modularity. Somebody that wants to graduate to that can start with any of these systems and add to it.
So if you are just getting into it, you can start with this one here. And because it's modular, you're able to just jump up to from the 65 up to the 95 and still use the eyepiece, up to the 115 and still use the eyepiece, or vice versa. Go from this eyepiece with that lens up to this eyepiece, that you can still use that lens. I love the versatility that comes with the modular system like this.
Yes, the user for a backpack hunt would probably gravitate to the smallest, lightest weight version. But somebody that's looking for a lot of detail on distant mountainsides or hilltops from a vantage point that they're going to sit at all day would use a larger objective because they want to see more. And then you can just switch, like you did earlier, you can just switch them back and forth.
And it's just one button and a quick clockwise, counterclockwise.
That
Just
easy.
Put it right back on. Done. Done and done. So, and of course, these Swarovski does make wonderful tripods as well. So there's great tripods out there too.
Yeah, we have 2 different model tripod leg systems and 2 different tripod heads, and Reed's carries them.
Yeah, so we normally carry those. Those are normally in stock. As part of the Reed's Virtual Gun Fair, we do have some of these available, and we have more coming in all the time. So if you want to click the link below to check those out, the gun fair runs between April 30th and May 9th. Thanks so much, Al, for coming out and sharing with us all about these spotting scopes. And,
You're welcome.
Have a great day.